I'm gonna show you 3 functions in Pandas, which is a data manipulation library in Python that every data scientist should know. And if there's something that I didn't cover in this video, then you could drop it down in the comments below because it's gonna benefit everybody. The first function is read CSV, and this is basically gonna let you access a local CSV file inside Python. So let's jump over to my screen. So over here I just have the data that I'm gonna use for this video. It has the movies and TV shows from Netflix, but you can use whatever data you want. And so if I go back to the Python notebook, I'm gonna have to import the pandas library before I can access any of the methods from it. So I'm gonna say import pandas as PD. That's just gonna import the pandas library. Do Control Enter to run the cell, and then I'm gonna create a new cell, and I'm gonna say df is equal to pd.readcsv. And inside the readcsv method, you pass in the name of the file of your data. So in this case, it's called Netflix titles.csv. So inside the parentheses, I'm gonna say Netflix titles.csv. And you gotta make sure that your data is in the same folder as the Python program, which is over here for me. And if I say df.head, which is the method that passes in the first 5 rows of the data, if I run that, then you're gonna see the first 5 rows of the data set that I imported. The second function is called describe, and this basically, if your data has numerical columns, which are basically columns that only contain numbers, then the describe function is gonna show you a full statistical summary of the data. So all I have to do is say df.describe, and if I run that, then it's gonna show me things like the standard deviation, mean, and the minimum, maximum. And in this case, there's only one column that it gives you, because for my data set, there's only one column that's a numerical column, which is the release year. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for this function. The describe function basically just gives you a statistical summary of numerical columns. Moving on to the last function, this one's called data frame, and it lets you basically create your own data, which is also known as a data frame inside the pandas library. And so once you create a data frame, you can analyze it inside your own Python program. Alright, so the best way to create your own data frame in Python is to use a dictionary. So I just created a simple dictionary that has names and their ages. And so a dictionary in Python is contained by key value pairs. So you can see that the thing before the colon is called the key, and everything after the colon is called the value. And then I separate each key value pair by a comma. So now this one is the key, the age, and then all of these inside the list, those are the values for the age. And so when I create the data frame, the name and the age are gonna be the column headers, and then the values, the name, the Bob, Amy, Joe, and 53, 23, 31, those are gonna be each individual data point. And so to make your own data frame, you just have to do df is equal to pd.dataframe. Make sure it's a capital D and then capital F. And then inside the parenthesis, you're gonna pass in the dictionary that you just passed in, or that you just created. And then I'm just gonna do df.head to print out the first 5 rows. So if I run that, then you can see that it automatically created a data frame for you. So the name and age are the column headers, and then everything else, all the values in the dictionary, all of these values, those are like the individual data points in the pandas data frame. Alright, that's it for this video. I've been using Jupyter Notebook this whole time, but I think there's another video over here that you might find helpful. It's gonna show you 5 shortcuts of using Jupyter Notebook, and it's gonna make you code more efficiently. So hopefully I see you there, and thanks for watching.